Hi, I'm Reinaldo, and this is Ray Purpose Made, where I merge art and furniture to create your one-of-a-kind custom home essential. Please like and subscribe to get my latest videos. I am at Kim's house right now, about to put together the desk I raffled off at the end of 2020. What a crazy decade that was, right? I entered a raffle on my Instagram, and I wanted to have all of my followers contribute to like the style, the ideas, just follow the whole path of me constructing a desk. It's not just a desk; it's an easel. It has a bookshelf, chalkboard surface, a place for your pens and pencils and anything else you want to hold there. It's a whole mighty desk. It's only about 3 feet wide, but it has a lot of stuff inside of it. So I had to take it apart so that I can bring it to Kim's house, the raffle winner, the gifted raffle winner. Sin is the raffle winner. Thank you. And she has gifted it to Kim. So I'm at Kim's house, not Sin's house. And I am building it right now. It's just three easy pieces, like the leg, the desktop, another leg, and some other little small pieces. So it didn't need that much space because, like I said, it's a mighty desk, pretty small, packed with a lot of stuff, and it's gonna pretty much go right here. So before I show you the reassembly of the desk, I wanted to get into all the individual pieces because this is a desk that has a lot going on. I never really expect someone to ask for a desk that has hard edge and wood burn and epoxy and splatter and chalkboard, but I can do all that. So for this desk being that it was a giveaway, it was being raffled off. I wanted to like just pack all of what I can do, so someone thinking about having a desk built by me in the future can like pull off of one of those things that I create. That's all on this one particular desk. So let me first start with the first piece I created, which is one of the legs, one of the side pieces, and it's also the bookshelf side. So someone now knows that I make a bookshelf that can be part of a desk. It's the bookshelf piece, and it has the hard edge design, black and a little bit of white hard edge. The hard edge is when you take tape and make random shapes, sometimes organized shapes, but you take shapes with tape and you paint over an entire surface and you take the tape off, you reveal those new shapes. So that is what I did for one side of the desk, and that's also where the bookshelf is going to be. And then on the total other side of the desk, I wanted to have a really big panel that was going to be one side was all the panels. So because it was going to be one large panel, I wanted to make sure it was something that was going to be very showy, very like eye catching. And that is where I did the epoxy resin, where you take like paint colors and like the liquid resin and just make designs out of it, and then when it dries it sets like hard plastic. And I did random colors trying to keep with the monochrome, so it was mostly just white and black, and then grays and blacks and other whites spilled in after that, but it's basically just white and black for that panel. And then I also wanted to highlight that I do wood burn, and wood burn can take a little bit of time because you're literally like burning fire into a piece of wood, so it can get exhausting. And but I wanted that to be something that's really showy. My wood burn brand is actually something that I put on all my pieces too. So because I was doing the wood burn brand, I wanted the wood burn art to be highlighted also. So I made like a piece of 2x4, and that panel of the wood is right in the front of this, so it's something you always see. And then it's also wood burn at the pencil holder little spots where I took little tiny 2x3s and put them in the side of the desk to separate a little space I created for like pencils and pens or paint brushes, whatever the person was gonna like, keep there. Also, something that I really like doing a lot is adding chalkboard surfaces to desks because you always want to make notes. Like literally, this right here is my chalkboard, and this chalkboard all over my studio because you always just want to write notes, be able to change it around. So I have a few chalkboard surfaces for this desk. Actually, the desktop, half of the desktop is actually chalkboard also, but on the side of the desk is chalkboard, and on the inner side, the inner leg that is opposite the side of the epoxy panel, is all those spots have chalk. So you don't have to put chalk on the desktop because I can imagine sometimes it can get kind of dirty if you have like chalk on your desktop. But it's there for you if someone wanted, if Kim wanted or her daughter wanted to use it. So that it was my rationale for putting so much chalkboard surfaces. It's also like a blacker black than any other kind of black. So I wanted like to really play with that monochrome. We have wood color, and then just black and spots of white. So that was my rationale for using so much chalk. And I always had to have some kind of cubby. This one has two cubbies. One cubby that's made from the easel. The easel pulls up, and behind it is the cubby where I put like a little bit of white drizzle paint kind of style. And I'll talk about a little bit more about that in a second. But first, the other cubby is right next to the bookshelf. It's like a front-facing cubby. It's always make sure it's always the size of at least a letter-size paper, so you can put like your notebook or stuff like that inside. And back to the other side of the desk where the easel is. Where the easel is, I had to make sure I made props for the easel. A prop is like a piece of wood to hold, actually physically hold up the easel. And being that, excuse me, that was the very last piece I made. The very last art piece I made was that little piece of wood prop that was going to hold up the easel. So by that time, I already knew who the raffle winner was. It was Sin. So I reached out to Sin and said, hey, so I know you're giving this gift away. Are there any special notes that you want to put on the little piece of wood that I'm going to have? So she got to be kind of a collaborator with the desk also, and I would burn a special note that she created for Kim on the prop piece to the easel. So that is pretty much the entire anatomy of everything that I did, all the art things that I did for the desk. It also shows you how many things that could be in the desk and it's possible. So the people who were following the whole process in December when I was doing the raffle saw like every single step and all the different kinds of art and features I can create onto one piece. Like I said, I doubt someone's gonna want like that much packed into one piece, but you know it's possible, and that was the whole point. Pack a lot of stuff, and it's gonna pretty much go right here. So stick along, see the progress. I got bad habits that I don't wanna keep. Lost track of time, a little late on the beat. Partying every night, I tend to oversleep. I talk too much, don't worry about me. Just trying to practice everything that I preach. Hey Kim, how you doing?
Hi.
So can you tell me how did you feel when you learned you were getting a gifted desk?
I was really excited because I was looking for a desk, and when I saw the style of this one and I knew that it was actually personally made, it made it that much more special. Because I am a little bit of an artist myself, I really, really appreciate the fact it has more personality, more heart, and yeah, a gift's a gift.
Thank you. You just told me that you were a writer, so you were
Yes.
planning. So what else are you gonna use the desk for? You know, it's an easel. It's if you've written on, it's a chalkboard. What is your biggest use for your desk?
For me, most likely it'll be writing my poetry. Just be just losing myself writing there. For my daughter, most likely she'll go crazy with the art part, with the easel and sketching and stuff like that.
Building desks are my favorite thing to build because I know it's the thing that people experience the most, and even more so than a bed because like you sleep on it, you'll lounge on it, but there's but so much things you do. The mattress is going to be there. But with a desk, there's so many options. Is it going to be an easel for you? Is it going to be also a desk? Are you writing on a desk? Are you more of a laptop person? Do you have a typewriter? So if I were to remake any desk, a desk, my next desk, there's always so many options because totally depends on what the client wants, who they are, how they're going to use it, where it's going to go. So I can't even name the ways that I can expand because you are the person who helps me like drive that initial inspiration and go on from there. So there's so many things I could do if I was to build the desk again, and I just can't wait to see what my next desk is going to be, what your next desk is going to be. If you like what you've seen, you can have your very own Ray Purpose made piece. You can find me on Instagram, Etsy, Facebook, and Gmail under Ray Purpose. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again, and please rate, share, subscribe on your way out. Bye. Just trying to practice everything that I preach. I'm always dancing with my two left feet, trying to act normal, but deep down I'm a freak. I got bad habits that I don't wanna keep.
trying to kill. Got a few skeletons in my closet, I ain't afraid to show. Money